Hello and welcome back to Late Night Reflections. Friday, July 26, 2024. Sitting currently down at the coast. Been on the beach all day, meditating, just relaxing, listening to music, dancing a little bit, taking it in, trying to build my energy and rest at the same time with the good vibrations of the sea. And so, currently on a little vacation, and in a few days' time, I'll be in a bit of a sticky situation with no house, no home to go to, nobody to call. I may look online to try to find somewhere, but those results haven't worked out so well so far. So looks like I'm going to be homeless and, very little money, no car, that sort of thing. And so I decided to make this video, this late night reflection on this situation about how I'm going to handle it, what I'm going to do, how the old me would have handled it. And just whatever you may be able to get out of it that may help you if you come into this situation yourself in the future is the reason I'm doing it. There's going to be some tough times coming up, and I want to offer any help I can for people that are looking for help. So that is the reason for this video. Now, of course, I've done a lot of healing over the past decade. A lot of soul searching, soul journey, self-healing, healing in the astral realm. I've made quite a huge turnaround in the past decade. Went from drug addict trying to kill himself to serving God every single day and every single breath. To finding out upon this ascension journey that my life's purpose is way bigger than I could have ever even tried to imagine. There's no way I would have ever... I thought being president was too big to dream about. And this is just way bigger than that. This is a lot of weight on your shoulders, is what this is. Not only are the dark forces doing every fucking thing they can to stop me and to stop my twin flame from getting to me, not only is my entire family against me, but kicking me out, and in a lot of cases not even talking to me, talking behind my back. I know what they're saying. I'm not going to get into it. It's not important. I'm doing the work for God. I'm not doing it for them. I don't care what they think, how they feel, how their ego is reacting to what I'm doing. I'm way, way, way past that point. I didn't walk away from working a slave job to bow down to their religious beliefs. It's not what I came to earth for, and they're damn sure not going to stop me. And so my mission, I have found out here recently, it basically aligns with my prayers throughout life, is what it comes down to. What did I pray for when I was young? Things like world peace and everyone being taken care of and everyone being happy, everyone having love, everyone having God. A state of harmony, unity, bliss, euphoria, utopia, nirvana. So this is what I prayed for, and this is what God is going to deliver to me. Now, I didn't know I was praying for these things. I've just been praying my whole life. I wasn't looking to be some religious guy or some important person or whatever. In fact, I want the opposite. I want to go back where I came from and leave this earth as it is. But I know I can't do that. Like I said, the weight of the world has been placed on my shoulders. And it's pretty damn heavy. So, let's talk about this heaviness. Basically a felon with a record, which stops me from getting jobs, stops me from renting places, stops me from being able to rent rooms due to my past when I was trying to kill myself to get off this earth. When I was being manipulated, when I was being driven crazy. I was a bad addict trying to destroy the human body. There's no other way to put it. I wouldn't let my friends around me know if possible, and definitely wasn't going to encourage them to use, but I was trying to destroy myself. Anybody around me at the time knows that's what I was doing. Once they hear these words now, they'll be able to see it clearly. Anyhow, fast forward to now. I'm in a position kind of self-imposed. Like I could have been working the slave job and looking for a place and going that route. But it's not my purpose. I'm not happy I'm quite depressed without doing my life purpose work at this point. Once you get on the path, the spiritual journey, you find your purpose, you can't really get off. It doesn't work like that. Like, it's going to cause serious problems and issues for you. So that's the point I'm at. So I decided a couple years ago, I'll work, but only when I have to survive. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing my real job. That is for God. So, got a situation now where in a few days I'll be homeless. And my tent that I was using is soaking wet. Mildew everywhere. All the blankets, pillows are just soaking wet. Nasty. So can't go back there anymore. But how do I handle this? What do I do? Nowhere to go, nowhere to turn. Very little money. What will I do? So I will just start fasting immediately. And then, at the same time, be reading the spiritual books that I'm working on that are helping to anchor in some coding, some programming from the angelic realm, the astral realm, the higher powers. And I'm going to start meditating all day during this period. All day, every day. And find out exactly what I need to find out. When I go within, eventually I'm going to get to explore the inner world. Right now, I'm being blocked from it. I don't know why. I'm sure there's a reason for it. What that is, I don't know. I've asked to have help. I've asked to go to these places on the inside of me through meditation, but it is yet to happen due to my root chakra just being destroyed. There's so many dents in my armor, in my root chakra. The root chakra is at your feet. It's actually at the base of your spine, really. But I just mean it's in the lower body area. But yeah, so my getting thrown out and kicked out and cussed out and I don't even know what else at this point. It's just so much that I don't even think about it. So it's like become routine being treated in this manner, being thrown out by family, being told by your own mother that you can't come to their house, and you haven't done anything to them. Not what they say to do. So that's the plan. In 3 days, I will be taken to the woods with no tent, just a raincoat. get some water, and I'll go to the park by the water during the days and meditate until I find that God within me that's waiting on the inside. So it's been rather frustrating doing everything you can for your life purpose and not being able to access the inner world through meditation due to just not being able to relax. That's all it really is. When your root chakra is out of balance, you're not secure, you don't feel safe, and so every other chakra is then out of line. Nothing else can be balanced when your root chakra is unbalanced. And I don't even watch the news, which would unbalance it. I don't do anything else that would harm it, except for how I'm treated by others. In fact, I do everything to balance it that I can. It's just that damaged. My entire life has been an attack on my root chakra. From the government to society, just every single where you can think of, for friends, family, business people, just everything. Anyhow, just in case others are in this same situation, I'm making this video for no other reason. There's going to be some hard times coming. That is for sure. How it will play out, I don't know. Other than to say, you need to find God. That's all I know to say. That's all there is to say. Because if you don't, and if you haven't, I don't think you're going to make it through what's coming. If you're too anchored in the 3D and all the lies and programs, and you're greedy and you're selfish, you judge others, you refuse to help those in need, you kick out family out on the street with nowhere to go, not even a ride when they get off the bus. It's not hard being a good person. It's actually real easy. Ever since I started doing it, it's so simple. You just do the right thing in every moment, and this energy starts taking over you, this God force energy, because God is working inside of you at that point. You start making every single step a good step, taking other people's into consideration, but not overextending yourself, not creating codependency. But somebody needs help, you rush to help them. You build a good frequency with that person. You get to know them, get to be their friend. Hell, start to love them for their inner beauty, for their inner light. Now you want to help that person more. You actually want to help other people more. It's contagious because it fills you up with energy. It's what people don't realize. This is all energetic. You want to feel better? Go out and help others. They'll give you so much energy, you will be overflowing. Then you'll be praising God. Then God will be sending you gifts, little blessings, little synchronicities, saying, hey, I'm watching you, I love you. This is how it really works. It's really not even that hard. I know I'm making it too hard on myself, not being able to relax. That's what God's trying to tell me, and I'm trying to tell God otherwise, that it's my circumstances, my situation, that I can't ever be settled and safe, and it's just true. And God's right and I'm right at the same time. So it's like, well, are you going to get mad and lower your frequency? Ultimately change your life circumstances and manifestations for the negative, for the worse? I mean, so I guess as we wrap this talk up, there's two ways I could be looking at this situation at this point, at this stage, with 3 days left till homelessness and, maybe death there shortly after. I don't have a ton of money. In fact, I don't have a lot at all. But I made a covenant with God today on the beach. And I plan on keeping that covenant. And I think I just made another one with him right now. And so I told him, unlike the past, and I'm talking about God, him or her, it's energy. God is both. But I told God that I'll keep fighting no matter if I am homeless. Unlike the way I was in the past, where I would revert to suicide to try to hurt God. It's really ultimately what I was doing. I was inflicting pain because of the pain I had received, which is perpetuating the cycle, which is manifesting evil and bad things upon yourself, really. If you want to understand it a little better, energetically, it's causing serious trauma and curses upon yourself. But forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, in the past I would handle it with suicide. It's been a constant theme until my twin flame gets here and lifts me out of this imbalance in my root chakra. It's gonna remain. I mean, there's nothing. I have no way out. I'm gonna look for places, but places where I don't even have a job. How do you get a place without a job? How do you get a job without a place? How do you go to work without a car? You gotta be on a bus line, or else you gotta call Uber every day. Which I don't care. At this point, I would do whatever, just to get through these next few months, to see the enemy's face when they're defeated for good. But I know my God won't forsake me. I know my God's not going to leave me with nowhere to go. Period. For you cross watchers, for you haters, you're about to see a miracle. And you know it. You already know it. You've been pulling cards on it. You're well aware of it. Your little wicked witch has told you about it. you low priestess. She's got herself wrapped up in a little bit of trouble, I think. Everybody's turning their backs on her. Anyhow, that's not for this message. I digress. So, I hope we learned a little something. We're going to go out, even though we're homeless, even though we have nothing left but God to cling on to. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to pray, we're going to meditate, we're going to fast. Probably get some sun. What else? Try to get grounded while we meditate. Anything we can to connect, to raise our frequency, to raise our vibration is what we will be doing during this last little tough period. A twin flame is coming at some point. I've been waiting now a while. And it's fine. You know, it is what it is. It's not her fault. It's not my fault. It just is what it is. God has a plan, and this plan is going to happen. Haters, it's going to happen. Buckle up, buttercups. I ain't going nowhere. Till next time on Late Night Reflections. This is Brian, 44. What else is 44? Oh, hope is 44. Faith is 44. And this is Brian signing off from God Lives Within. Lives within all of you, loves all of you, wants you all to activate your crystalline DNA and become co-creators with God to do great things, greater things than Jesus, as he said himself. The coming world is going to take these kinds of solutions from these individuals that are connected to God, that are receiving the wisdom from God that humans can't access unless they are tapped in this manner. So, just know, I came to Earth for a bunch of missions, but overall, it is to create heaven on earth again. It has been achieved in the days of Egypt and before, not since. I am from the days of Egypt, myself, my soul, my oversoul is. I learned this along my journey. I do not know yet my oversoul, who it is, my higher self, who it is, but it's about to happen. I do know I'm out of Egypt. I had the Eye of Horus inside of my eye. So I'm in my eye, like in the wrinkles, it was the Eye of Horus. And I one time looked at it and finally realized what it was. But since then, my wrinkles are going away. So once you get on the healing journey, you start healing and your cells start activating the crystalline cells, and guess what? Your body heals. Your body is a natural healing machine. But these are all topics for another day. I don't know why I got off on that rant. It's not important. Main thing is what's coming the next few days, how I'm handling it. So you guys do the same, because you got some tough times coming. You'll be looking at these videos and just take the words I'm saying. Don't worry about overthinking at all. Just ingest into your body what I'm saying, because it is truth from God. For no other reason. I don't care if you do or not. It's just for you. You have been lied to by everybody throughout this life. It's in every system. There is everywhere. Elon Musk had to buy Twitter for us to have truth at all. This is how bad it is. Beings like me came to Earth to activate the God particle within, to bring truth down to you, to bring healing down to you, to bring God to you. This is why we're here. We're not here for ourselves at all. Not 1% is here for ourselves. I'm sitting here without ever being married, no kids. Never knew what I was doing in life for a reason. Now I know exactly what I'm doing in life. All out of nowhere since COVID. Since Trump came on the scene and I started researching like a madman to figure out what these elites were hiding from us specifically. I knew they were dirty, obviously. They lie every time they open their mouth. Obviously, they're crooks. But there was something deeper behind all of it. Why were they lying so bad? This led me on a search to find things that you're going to find out here shortly, these next few months. You got a few months left. You're going to find out what I'm talking about. And it's going to be ugly, and it's going to be scary, and it's going to cause cognitive dissonance, separation from self. But ultimately, it's going to bring you back to your heart, to want to help everybody around you, and want to definitely to help those that have been tortured and raped, sodomized, victimized, slaverized, manipulated by the legal system, the lawyers, the prosecutors. All the black people know what I'm talking about. Constantly cops riding up and down their streets, looking to hound and arrest them and search them and pull them over, question them. This shit's got to stop. Somebody's got to do something about this shit. Enough is enough. No policeman should be pulling people over and harassing them ever. Protect and serve, not harass and profile. I've been a victim many times. The black people are telling the truth. They don't like cops because they're harassed by them constantly. It's very simple. It's not hard to figure out. Take a look around. And now you got them out of control. Yeah, of course. You've pushed them over the edge. They're already sensitive people, and you're harassing the hell out of them. What do you think's going to happen? This shit's got to stop. All this shit. Government, all of it. Religion, all of it. You don't need religion to find God. God lives inside of you already. Sees every single day, every single second of every single day you have. And you think you need to go to some service with these men in robes lighting candles, singing incantations. And who are they praying to? You might want to check into who that Vatican's praying to, because it ain't the God I serve. My God doesn't allow children to be slaughtered and to be sodomized, to be tortured, to be adrenalized. My God doesn't like that at all. In fact, you're about to burn off of this earth, is how much my God doesn't like that. He let you run this earth long enough. Your days are over. And all you standing behind Satan, I've been praying for you, but those days are over, quite frankly. You're too brainwashed. You're too gone. The good news is you're an eternal soul. You get to come back. You don't have to believe that stupid lie the church has taught you. Because it's a lie. You're going right back to God when you get done here. Oh, you think he's sending you to hell? You think that's the God you serve? Well, maybe you do serve that God. That's not the God I serve. There is no hell where I'm going. Even if I take my own life, there is no hell. Stupid ass shit. You believe these fucking lies. You live your life according to these lies. You give them 10% of your money. For what? God doesn't care if you give them your money. In fact, he doesn't want you giving Satanists your money. Jesuits your money. Are you kidding me? What have they done for anybody? You think God wants you to give them your money? They're already tax-free companies, corporations. The Vatican is one of the richest entities on the earth. You think they have... By now, they would have solved world hunger. All you have to do is buy farmland and plant plants. Plant fruit trees, plant fruit forests. Plant gardens, plant crops. But no. And they already own the most land on the earth. What are you waiting for, Vatican? What are you waiting for? Sure got a lot of stuff locked up in that basement you have. I think it's about time for all that to come out. I don't know why I got on this rant, people. I'm sorry. I might not even put this video out. I'm going to have to listen to it again. See if it's even worth it. It's too long, really. Anyhow, I thank you for listening. I may go ahead and do another video, since I'm got a little fire and a little passion inside of me. We'll see, though. It's late. I thank you for listening to Late Night Reflections. Really, all you needed to pay attention to was the dire situation I'm in and how I'm handling it. I get off on tangents, and I apologize. I made this video too long. I thank you for listening. I love you. God loves you more. Till next time, take care.